Hi, and welcome to the latest episode of The Great Debate. He's Andy Cohen, Editorial Director for ASI. I'm Dave Vagnoni, Editor of Advantages Magazine. Thanks for joining us, Andy. How are you?
I'm doing great, Dave. How are you?
Ready to drop you like an anchor, Andy, as usual. All right, so our topic for today are in-person sales calls overrated. What do you say?
Yes, Dave, they are.
Yes, of course.
They are overrated.
Yes, you don't like people.
And why is that? You're right, I don't like people. Why are they overrated, Dave? Because that's not how buyers necessarily want to interact today. This is a fast-paced business world. While relationships still matter, of course, you need to make those in ways that clients want them to be made. You need to meet clients in the way and communicate with them in the ways that they want to be communicated with. I don't think that that's in-person sales calls for every single client, every single time you want to meet with them. It's email and it's phone calls and it's webinars, and it's using the tools at your disposal today to be able to communicate effectively, but also efficiently. In-person sales calls just aren't going to be as efficient as you need the sales process to be today.
You can be efficient, in air
you
quotes.
can be
I'll be personal, right? Like everyone out there is emailing. I want to establish a connection with my prospect or client. So I want to do something that's different. So to me, going and meeting a client, that's something that's different. So I think you get that connection when you go face to face. Something else you don't get if you're emailing or if you're Skyping. You can read someone's body language. Like if I'm there, I'm meeting with someone, I'm shaking their hand, I can get a sense of what they're interested in, what they don't want to talk about. You can't get that over email. You can't get that over texting or these efficiency ideas that you have.
And Dave, while you're doing that, then I'll have the time to actually go after your other clients that you're ignoring because you're spending so much time with just one client preparing for that one in-person sales call.
No.
Your time can be so much better spent by having in-person calls with the most important ones and then focusing your time and efforts towards the other clients that don't necessarily want to be communicated to that
It sounds like you're just randomly picking people. I'm qualifying my leads, right? So I'm going to
doesn't sound like
qualify.
you are.
I'm going to qualify the people that I really want to meet with. While you're out there sending mass emails, I'm going to qualify the people I really want to meet with. I'm going to meet with those people one-on-one. That's going to give me an edge because you're out there just like many other companies sending emails, trying to do cold calls or whatever your strategy is. My strategy is let's qualify a candidate. If they're interested, if I believe they're actually interested in my services, I'm going to go meet with them one-on-one. I'm going to shake their hand. I'm going to feel good about that. It's harder for them to say no to me in person than it is than it is for them to ignore your email. That's what's going to happen.
They can ignore your email, but they have no problem saying no in person. So I don't necessarily buy that. But I do think that if you are actually trying to meet with every qualified prospect in person, then you're spending valuable time that could be spent in other ways and on more clients. The quantity can be there.
Yeah.
And if you're only focusing on preparing for in-person calls, then do you have enough time to do the rest?
I'm going to learn more about my people in person than you are. And I'm not sure what clients you're eventually going to have. You might get this pool of clients, and you might find out 6 months from now they're all lousy because you didn't qualify them. You didn't go meet with them in person. You didn't get a real idea of what they were after, what ideas they wanted from you.
I'm not saying...
Because it just sounds like you're just selling stuff to me. You're
I'm
just
not
emailing
saying ignore the sales process and ignore the consultative aspect of it. All I'm saying is that doesn't need to be done today in person.
Yeah.
There's other ways to do it.
You're going to be on Skype and FaceTime, where the image is fading in and out.
Hey, I'm going to be wherever you aren't.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
The way it
You
is.
get over there, I'll meet with my people, it'll turn out just fine for both of us. Anyway, tell us what you think. Andy says, yes, sales calls in person overrated. I say no, got to get out there and meet with people face to face. Again, send us a tweet at ASI Central. For Andy, I'm Dave. Thanks for watching The Great Debate. We'll see you next time.